Some would argue that this is going to be the biggest challenge of this century, feeding a growing world, a world where diets are changing as we see the economies of countries such as China and India are improving. They are moving to more of a meat diet as we have, which demands even more grain per head of population than in the past.
And if we don't do something now, what's going to happen?
Well, unfortunately, what's often overlooked is that producing a new cultivar of soybean, of rice, etc., requires maybe a 20 to 30 year time frame. So we can't produce those instantly. And particularly if we're looking at new challenges, adapting, having an arsenal of material which can tolerate higher temperatures, can tolerate higher ozone levels in the atmosphere, can simply yield more. That requires basic research now. It requires then having those genes, being able to put them into the plants, and then put them into the cultivars which are being used in the farmer's field. So really we need possibly a 30 to 40 year lead time to achieve that.
And if we don't, then we could be looking at mass hunger.
Yes, I mean, that's one scenario. Of course, it may be climate change is not as bad as we projected it to be. It may be that population growth does not occur at the rate we were expecting. But on the other hand, it could be the other way round. Climate change could be worse. Population growth and demand for food could be higher. And on the precautionary principle, we should be preparing for that, because the consequences of a world in which there isn't sufficient food seem pretty dire.